and they lose 28-0. In 1948, on this day, Donald Bradman scores 153 in his last first-class cricket innings in England. In 1950, on this day, Joe DiMaggio becomes first to hit 3 home runs in a game at Griffith Stadium. So that's baseball. And in 1960, a world record was set. Abebe Bikila runs Olympic / world record marathon, and he completed his marathon in 2 hours 15 minutes 16.2 seconds. He was an Ethiopian, so you know that record was very, very easy for someone like him, because you know East Africans are gifted with running very, very long distances. So for me, I feel it was just a walk in the park for him, but it was a world record at that time though. And in New York, Yankee Mickey Mantle hits 643 home runs over their right field roof in Detroit. In the same year, 1960, on this day, future Hall of Famer Jerry Lucas scores 23 points as the US wins its 5th straight men's basketball Olympic gold medal, with 1963 drubbing of Brazil at the Rome Games. In this same year, on this day, Yugoslavia dominates Denmark 3-1 to win the men's football gold medal at the Rome Olympics. Still with the Rome Olympics, the gymnastics competition at the Rome Olympics concludes with the Soviet Union taking 10 out of 15 gold medals. Soviet gymnasts Boris Shaklin and Marisa Latynina win 3 gold medals apiece. On this day in 1961, US National Championship men's tennis at Forest Hills, New York. Australian final. Roy Emerson beats Rod Laver by 7-5, 7-6, 6-2. That was Emerson's second Grand Slam title. On this same day, in this same competition, but at the women's front, defending champion Darlene Hard beats England's Anne Jones 6-3, 6-4. In 1962, in this same competition, Rod Laver completes his first Grand Slam, defeating fellow Queenslander Roy Emerson 6-2, 6-4, 5-7, 6-4. So by Queensland we mean it's a state in Australia. So both of them are Queenslanders. So they played against each other in 1962 at the US National Championship men's tennis. In the same competition, Australian Margaret Smith beats defending champ Darlene Hard 9-7, 6-4 for her first US singles crown. In 1963, Stan Musial hits a home run in his first at bat as a grandfather. And in 1966, on this day, Muhammad Ali technically knocks out Karl Mardenberger in 12 for heavyweight boxing title. And in 1995, US Open men's tennis, Pete Sampras wins his 3rd US title. He beats fellow American Andre Agassi 6-4, 6-3, 4-6, 7-5. And in 1997, a baseball record was set by Mark Guerra. He joins Babe Ruth as only the players to hit 50 home runs in 2 consecutive years. In 2005, in the US Open women's tennis, Belgian Kim Clijsters wins her first of 4 Grand Slam titles. She beats Mary Pierce of France 6-3, 6-1. Still in the US Open in 2006, US Open men's tennis, Roger Federer wins 3rd straight US title. He beats home favorite Andy Roddick 6-2, 4-6, 7-5, 6-1. In 2011, in the US Open, Samantha Stosur becomes first Australian to win a Grand Slam title since 1980. She upsets Serena 6-2, 6-3. In the US Open 2012, Andy Murray of Scotland wins his first Grand Slam event, beating champion Novak Djokovic 7-6, 7-5, 2-6, 3-6, 6-2. In 2017, in the men's US Open, Spain's Rafael Nadal wins his third US title. He beats Kevin Anderson of South Africa 6-3, 6-3, 6-4. Yeah, so that's about that with today on this day. Yeah,
These students have played on the way today in history in your brain. Those who papa yeah done as NGB work out foreign sports never foreign tidbit because it transfers in BBI ever in your brain. Stay tuned, Mama Kubibia. Just relax and enjoy.
On dirait bien de brousse. Trop bon. Bon, hein. Moulard, hein. Moko, hein. Zakuba. Trop bon.
You're listening to Playhaus.
Bon, hein. Moulard, hein. Moko, hein. Zakuba. Chuba. Attention, faut pas voir le lion de venir. Pensez que c'est Katimani. Il est toujours lion. Il y a eu des morts, hein? Ah bon? Les mamani nani so oh pour ma dedans. Les mamani nani so oh pour ma dedans. Ça vous dit le DJ la voix de diamant la reine de raposa. Est-ce que tu peux? Il peut pas décoller. Est-ce que tu peux? Il peut pas décoller.
You're listening to Playhaus Radio.
This is a Play Sports 24. Like I said, my name is the SportsMagician. And the sports is people. It's one of those. But I'm watching out on the some cocoa. Watching out. Things we are launching on Jesse. You can in here. Now Saturday EP on this world started. Other leagues in West started. Yeah. You can't just see no home. You better rank Jesse in here. Team and Jesse Yefe, or no any doing Yefe, or no any do a guy, no any doing a guy. It's in a move watch now. Yeah, the way hold Netherlands for a VC on West 30. Spanish La Liga so West 30. Number Saturday we day matches no toss papa. But the update we be nini be no update.
You're listening to Playhaus Radio, the best.
Yes. Kobulabi. Obi abo femina na pacho. Missy, me dey see am joining reggae team no me dey sports reggae master Bob Delenga. We femina na menje so. Local team no wenye bi. And I can say am local team. Agro na the Ghana away few.
Local team. Oh, me say me transfers.
In TC you local team amount.
Local team.
Oh.
Ghana Premier League.
Maybe so by you put the amount where ready.
You be having a dream.
Bismarck.
SportsMagician.
Pacho asa never pon no ape local team back man.
Oh, me man e bucha.
Yeah, the mawa.
Mo be say me emphasis here.
That into emphasis here.
Say me
o be emphasis here na so be twa.
Me pay Diana Stars.
Okay, this our fair Diana Stars.
No mo that first.
No that first no. Into our fair Diana no problem. This year
Olili dia me fe onu.
Yeah. Next time you bow, Diana Stars updating BB on the be my.
Yo.
Then of course well international world name.
Oh, share international award more. You see transfers bebree na I say a slow down kakra, but still many are making the transfers and bebree na also signing players. And you share Inter Milan are going for Fulham's player one Mikel Seri. Yeah, you say one Mikel Seri echo loan. Galatasaray last season, but Inter are planning to sign him on a permanent deal in order to replace N'Golo Kante. They were going in for by Omuniska. Now they are looking for it to sign one Mikel Seri. So still in the transfer news, Hull City player. Himself friend Leonardo da Silva Lopez is here with two quite ako Belgium medicals ama Burgess Belgium club be ewo enti isi ano ombo Hull City be or Belgium or dine any ako Belgium. And also still in the transfer news, Arsenal now it seems Hector Bellerin, they've placed a price on him. So what person to Hector Bellerin team, you can approach Arsenal, then they will go through the negotiation for you to sign the player. And Harry Kane is now the top striker in Tottenham Hotspur now, as we know, but now they are looking for a backup for him in case Harry Kane he suffers an injury or suspension. So Tottenham are now looking for a backup striker for Harry Kane. So we are looking forward to that. If they could get him, they could get a striker for him to be a replacement to Harry Kane. And also in the transfer news, Manchester United we know they were in talks with Jadon Sancho.
What's it? Milan.
We are Chelsea fan. Mumbo England. You sorry. Chelsea for neighbors. Manchester United. And as a City fan be near India. Was a una India 7 year example. The Chelsea for neighbors and is Manchester United for no. They are still in talks with Jadon Sancho. Dortmund a name price of 108 million. Suba United for no. Almost we Queen in a show was Muniska. But they were planning on to pay gradually, and they'll make a little add-ons the following year. So we are looking forward to United signing Jadon Sancho. And still on transfer news, now we don't know if Liverpool are still in talks with Thiago Alcantara. Now it seems it's a rumor. It's not it seems Thiago Alcantara will still be playing for Bayern Munich. So we are looking forward to see him in the 2020-2021 season for either Bayern Munich or Liverpool FC. Okay, and Sheffield United boss wants one more forward to his team. So and the match on the boss Saturday no now we are sorry. On the Sunday, Sheffield United.
Oh, okay.
Against Wolverhampton, coach in your striker about Quack and team, and the two Wolverhampton now.
On Monday actually.
Monday at
5 p.m.
Okay. And I said, Ochina or Bonnebear or Wolverhampton Bear 5 beer. And we'll say yes, see our team improve it. Into your Chelsea will be a striker, be a share the other striker, no Abe Buana. So, and I was a to West Ham when do.
Then
Burnley are rejecting a bid no
for defender no.
Omanyade, Muniska, Koto player. Omanyade. Omanyade you. Yes, for 15 million, bro, the 30 million.
Now say catch be so for 30 million. World midfield, world best midfield. We also remember 20. It is 50. No, we also remember 30. We there.
Uniska, we are leading all the 45 koya. Hey, can you find me about all the 30? Because on Jenny yede.
You only 30 koya na.
Burnley about to watch the crowd. See, Oma reject. It is here other clubs. No, we are ready. So we fan. It's either 50 million or more. Into yeah, say different clubs back of Burnley for Burnley for defender no James Tarkowski into
Yeah, James we are na who sense by no say England that's more neglecting national team.
National team one friend then they.
Now 50 million.
Oh, say barely club we don't me no. I did last season what police surprises no. In the Pope come here Robert 100 million.
Obi we did 34 35.
Yeah, no. She. Oh, Penisika was we did 34 35.
So now so.
So now so open.
You're listening to Playhaus.
Yes, and to us near a man football in England, and that by 5 p.m. normal transfer window a close it team Chelsea mo man money some top players by this time.
Strong. You know.
For league and also I said
this is almost 30. I mean, Man City wants a community show. Now, my friend, pre-season. Or some Man City too.
Then the so we need
players.
Then the
sign players. Sign players.
Remember why I wear in case replacement who play about Kube Premier who future may catch you.
One future. I don't prophet.
You know so we share. Me say about Kube Prime to make catch. We say we sign here by 5. Say make sure my.
My sign is to catch United for now 1 year signings here.
You and the same Maka 20 in man no
in Barcelona team.
In man no dey nti wa person here sign by 5 p.m. near close transfer window.
Baby abuana na nkwan dey on a Saturday show no ye. We do be Ayechiano United for omo rep to Ghana. Abuana na nkwan dey baby obi Ayechiao. Obi la bi onko.
Yo, ena ye kwa Aubameyang. Yeah, person fi Arsenal. But I seem say Wasan sign contract 3-year contract with Arsenal. Into Aubameyang Arsenal team media okitem kinkre ti FPL no one is off Aubameyang media expect more points from ono. Na enya grown obedi wa Arsenal no cause first match only Fulham. You know so mo say season na no and the Fulham no obe be 3 goals bi wo.
London derby until more review.
Last week obe 3 goals. Me see me who matches results ni nia o. O pesa me bo ma.
Koso
it's Sania.
You're listening to Playhaus Radio, the best.
Oh, when I was in team, you see, I'm team they okay. See, yeah, share.
Oh, what the sponsors or the foreign way about? No man, the final my yeah, we don't time no account here.
Okay, see, I Celtic for Honum, and Celtic are in to sign Osei Samuel into your share from. Sorry, or say someone or QPR. Obia who are winning QPR Queen's Park Rangers. See, and owner Celtic for episode Omunko signing or a winger. So we are looking forward to see if they sign the winger from Queen's Park Rangers. But I know with the Manuisi. Open
Kofi la bi say Bismarck pen tokwa pa o so pen tokwa pa iti foreign tidbits no the bear no obia quick accession Bismarck sala akasa bebe na so be so akasa iti dabi sala akasa bebe o akasa na interrupting iti wama foreign sports wama news wama transfers wama there na work afa.
Okay, I'll take on the Aubameyang story. Oba story na me say make a kakra na
the best.
Obi biara otie yen ufi east west north south baby a we bi mu bia no ye ka se da se nyamenka nyame sha bebre say what you need to Playhaus Radio now tie Play Sports 24 and you bia no benya time and also benya mre ayesa but wa beka yen ho dia ye ka se nyame sha na onto nsem na I didn't say Oma amanfo asote na eja ebusia no ye beye kese te se ayi Ashanti Guru was ebusia kese ntino sana kwana me pese meka bibi kakra fa Aubameyang stay or be stay war Arsenal no. For me I think say a good way why Arsenal for omotimaye because having a player like Aubameyang and letting him go no getting a replacement is never difficult because Lacazette is good but sometimes he doesn't live up to the tax or Omodemano. Tunisia say Aubameyang etnasia I think it's a very good thing for Arsenal fans and the fantasy Premier League. onya ya ne na kofa Aubameyang no Aubameyang na dia obi anim say I mean top goals ne dia goal scorers for Premier League ne dia oya den kro Aubameyang go betwi ne ti wo o anje a obedi second ntino a good say Arsenal fine na one thing I'm messing I can say Tarkowski pana one more time what's one more time 50 million
and
then
and yes any boy deal unisika now who is scan over unisika now
share what do I make one Burnley Champions League Europa League
You're listening to Playhaus
team never got on West Ham
the best.
and the West Ham never got Leicester City crowd
Leicester City
sorry say manka Leicester City first the
Leicester City intina bed na kwasro because if it were to be a one horse race see a be two horse race intina but paying that 50 million pounds for a defender of the age 30 something right
yeah 30 almost 32 yeah 32 there
okay as they say defenders omunya experience in it ebi we no so be count and Berlin will not allow him to go without getting a replacement.
Yes. That's why
James Tarkowski no 27 Pope na ya kan ho say Pope no 28
okay 27 years okay 27 years for the half in there is okay 50 million pounds then Berlin so on person be jam you know this price na to no so because if you check Tarkowski it should be somewhere around 27 million pounds 28 there and at 30 wako higher at 30 you know na make no you know say one person go fan say less than we want ready they should go in for that player and strengthen their
You're
defense.
Listening to Playhaus
West Ham there this season
the
and defense you know on and off you know so
into Tarkowski bo betimi aboa
Tarkowski bo betimi aboa
the student then our mind
I want to touch on the Jadon Sancho bit.
na ko bi benya aboana na nkwan da nka mo mfa ni mami na mbisa ni say United for them no mo ye mo chase player before season be end season na end mo chase
I say omu niska skanasa
my friend aboana na nkwan o ti ona nkwan so benti no
oba e ma wa be kasa mo chase player before season be end corona time ni amone na mo mfa mo
they say omu dey cheche aso Sancho I said visit mo
so ti fo mo ho so a on ko plan ho ano man sai o mo ko wana ano man sai o ko na o ka o si 8 o se ma 90 no aje mo di player na chi di
sign no e na shime
you know my friend wana o ti owo eti I was on check on nkwan so benti
okay
oba on Sancho we know United we know
Cornelius yanko
yeah. For me, I believe there's a reason why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wants Jadon Sancho.
The best.
I mean, like you said, they've been chasing this player for a while now. Like, I mean, the transfer deadline is just around the corner, and they are still dilly-dallying with him. And I don't know, but they are confident of landing him. But according to Borussia Dortmund, they are not letting him go. But I want us to focus on why Jadon Sancho is wanted by United, and I want to give some stats about him. So Jadon Sancho left Man City to seek more playing time in Germany. I mean, every English boy, every English footballer would like to play in the English Premier League. I mean, before come to accept that is the best league in terms of hype, intensity, everything. So for him to leave Manchester City and go to Dortmund, it was a really bold task for him. And mind you, the age at which he left, it's 17. When he was still a teenager, and he left for Dortmund to seek first team football. And now let's look at some of the stats ever since he went there. In 2017-2018 season, he played 12 matches, he scored 1 goal, and gave 4 assists. So you see that in his first year, things didn't really go on well for him. But in his second season,
the best.
He played 34 matches, he scored 12 goals in the Bundesliga, and he gave 14 assists. In all, 26 goal contribution. Now, just last season, he played 32 matches. He scored 17 goals, 16 assists. That's a goal contribution of what, 33. So that means his last 2 years in Germany, specifically Dortmund, has been very, very impressive. He registers double goals for double goal figures and double assists. So you see that he's very, very instrumental, and he's also a key member of Gareth Southgate's England team. He always earns call-up ever since he broke out in Germany. So for me, I think United want him for this reason, because of the figures you'll be bringing in. He'll be giving you double goals and double assists.
Yes, Abuana Nkwande. Hello, Abuana Nkwande, to say. When him sports show and that form, friends saying updated with BBI dissecting issues. And United who says maybe PA. United players when I'm signed so far this season.
When it comes to players signing in India, just signing February. But
the panelists in here came, hey, we got there to us.
No, because the reason of the motion why all of United, all how bad is it? How bad is it? Can't you
me patrol see me bisa mo say mo how pan is I didn't know.
See one of the greatest team. But greatest team na okofa player na unisika na mu di cheche nipa.
They talk can say here Abrana na your friend say no more update no can say Sancho no. I say mo man you for him who film see am say come back. I'm say me bisa I didn't know man you for match won ho. Player back mo
two years also share the ins and outs of it, you understand? And the Sanchez kind of maybe but United for some time now, we all know the team number and aspect of monetary issues and another thing. But mother, keep fingers crossed, news is coming.
Hey,
seriously.
What's the news is coming? Kofilabi, or something can't you say Tobo news Sancho deal never back. Style of more announces Sanchez.
Relax more.
When it comes to player transfer and things, United we don't rush, you know us. And we do things underground. So by the time they make it say this, not go through away. It's more rush, it's more rush.
Yo, that's it. You're showing him so bad. No be flopedia. You be break and the.
Obi born the boy Gini Sika o dwen ho adwen bone. Abuana na ya. Iti.
Yeah, that's all.
Cornelius.
Yeah, so
and they are not can so.
So I believe it's for this reason. It's for this these reasons that stated earlier on. That's why Man U wants him. So for me, I think he will be. He is the major signing Man U are looking forward to. So for me, if they are able to get him, he will bolster the squad. He will get in. He will give you the goals and give you the assist too. So for me, everything will go on well for them.
He will give you the goals and give you the assist. Kofilabi, would them enka Sancho no honsem?
Oh, enka Sancho. Sancho ni account we kakra.
Eya mo group ka say wo waka.
Okay, me account we kakra.
You see any Abuana na so aka so no so acheche mu de ntia o say oni.
Me nka asem ni we Sancho asem ni die.
Dem bi na beka.
Me iska no omuni na nti
why let us omuni sika?
Eleza nkomo to ne de ada.
Who say be a contract in sem maybe I say.
Oh,
Chelsea
debut. United pa
if you're asking for the price of your negotiation and the price is 500 million, you just pay outrightly like that.
You don't pay outrightly like that. You see, my point is they went in, they drew back, now they are going in again. It is here, and I mean,
you know, sir, these German teams, they are very stubborn when it comes to letting their player go.
Okay, you see, Dortmund, let me show you something. Dortmund is a teamer. He's in for business, you know. And the player about that's it. Dortmund, Leipzig, then German, they are in for business.
Let me
so
you see, when it comes to transfers and letting their top stars go, they will not come down. Let's say if they say, oh, maybe Havertz is 90, Chelsea did. They brought to 85. They will not. They say it came in a quote that we are not giving Corona discount. No Corona discount. So if you are ready to get the player, pay the money. That's what Man United don't want to do. You went in for Van de Beek.
Yeah.
They said 40 million. 40 million you to want them. So why is it that if you want the player, so if you are eager,
yes.
Me say, or player on the panga opportunities is here. No, 120. Almost about 108. 108 in almost ampere into also. And I don't want to say whether you pay or you will not get the player.
You see, another pay player no. They really need a player. That's the fact.
Who here player? Now what? It's a message. Don't want no Corona discount.
No Corona discount.
Because United to
that 120 million. We know sake of Corona since we bring out this guy. It's only Chelsea they have more money. That's the only Chelsea.
Germany for no. And the
thing is Dortmund are not willing to sell the player.
One sport director or see no Corona discount.
And no Corona discount are not willing to sell the player.
T'inquiète, c'est au Torino qui a fait la sauce.
OTA plays for 24. Kofi Labi. Yeah. Call for news now Besoka.
Okay, you see I read there many Burnley defender James Tarkowski. Thank you. Because me I see the player he deserves that price tag. Well, he really deserves because Osha fantasy last season it was a young ranges of points now player, you know. And you see with the top 5 the player was there. He had 143 points and he was a fifth there. After we had Trent Alexander, Andy Robertson, Virgil van Dijk and Doherty. Yeah, the one Tottenham Hotspur has signed, and after him, then it comes to the defender. So I see him to be more than the 50 million. At least 52 million will be okay for the player. And West Ham, which they wanted to go in for the player with the 30 million, it was a great deal that Burnley rejected the offer. And if Leicester
because maybe in the stats last season almost 3,420 minutes. Oshe 2 goals, Emma 3 assists. P 15 clean sheets. Maybe I'm not being the person aboard because he's still young, 27.
And the thing is, a barely person Montono say, "Oh man, is our price tag no." Say na ubeko. Nti uye team always na uhiana and they not wabefano. And yet Chelsea more Marco for be free. There be free penalty in the anymore. Barely has placed that price tag on him. So if who is cannot now person we are ready to so 50 million for the player or a fan. And also with Aubameyang issue, it's a great deal for us now. Say why now you see the obesity another 3 years. And we see Aubameyang is a key factor in Arsenal's game. After Mesut was still down for Aubameyang has been a real factor, key, like important. Even if you are team ego, I say Messi, but I say Abasa team didn't go. My man can't say me. I say Abasa team didn't go. Uncle Fiocra still are your own. But I see, Messi, I say Messi, oh me and Messi on board Argentina, oh Messi on board Argentina. So you see, what's any another 3 year deal on the day? A bear on my yard, but I see that's not team. A team, I mean, who's on my yard, but we say goals, about top goals now, no player. To me, my dream, I mean, for the past season, Aubameyang, ever count on Salah, Mane, Firmino, right? And last season, last
Africa, 3 Africans,
last just end the season or the second, in which is Arsenal, almost go, but defenders in the end, consider a lot, and I am what team, but it will help. Yes, Ushe goes now, Ulusu goes, and the quarter for
Usha big team now. I don't go share a Nkola now. Mafia.
One show final.
I shall be final. One show.
This back who can be boosting a day. I mean, statement maintain the fans no be at, will be our listeners no be at.
Mr. Ochego sa won mbra to.
That be say finals no. Chelsea ni Arsenal FA Cup na.
Oh, Mr. Oche na ba na ehuduru ada. Obi ani say imagine.
Why ni obi ano?
Menka oronka wo yes Milan fan. Me you
o say obi a o feel like so ni misu say ni.
Sama to na mada. Mobilization yes e wo.
And me say red card now what ma we. So then Henry can one.
Okay, red card dey enye wu ye no.
They also one that they see na wu ye. Say red card
it's for Aubameyang, this is his 4th season in the English Premier League. This is his third complete season. He joined them in January, about 13 games. Oh, Bismarck. Oh, about 13 games, and share 10 goals were leaguing him. 2018-2019, about 36 games, and share 22 goals. 2019-2020, the same 36 games, and share 22 goals. So he's not bad. 85 games in the league, but share 54. On your bad.
Aubameyang do be any so good, and no doubt about that. No doubt. Who have a doubt say Aubameyang you good now? Also the baby out finish.
You're listening to Playhaus Radio.
Bismarck, what Casasa? It was a local sports for local news in my uncle.
Oh, okay. Message here at
You're listening to Playhaus.
And then say the 10th of September 2020. What does it think? And so they asked them my trade and Punyango Pon say what show so. Now we're tuning to Playhaus Radio. Now Play Sports 24 with yours truly, the Sports Magician.
This is Yamidin Masisano, me Sports Reggae Master.
Okay, Sports
Bob Dillinger. Everything Kuman. Ayman, yeah.
Me deep. Inti ati for say the local news no na bremo. You be twa bibia gu sen na esite. Ye yi bi ye fa bi nkan. Tilisi anu ye. And they best start here for Kotoko as well. Kotoko the Nancy or news because of African and your man getting bintino. Yeah, chance in Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Yebomu Romo Kumasi Asante Kotoko Akachia, Omu Chief Executive Officer, Uya Yao Nana Yao Amponsa. Were ye 6-member management team for 2021 to 2021 to 23. Members, 6 members management of Kotoko, Ombashe, Omo Affairs, Omoniame Kosenia, transfer, Sikasem, Akontu, African Obakono. Team Nini, management team na, young officer, chief executive officer of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, you know. On one OCU, that's Nanaya Amponsa, and Emmanuel Newton. On obey admin manager, and David Obinyako on obey brand and marketing manager, and lawyer Kwame Akufu, and obey legal affairs, and Moses Entry Benfo, and obey director of communications. Yes, I'm Jina Kotoko Aso Buma. Naniana Star Life one has Omo Shibum say or Yerenukunu. And Drea in Sensema Aban say. Star Life Assurance omo I crado say woman Kotoko best sign deal. Star Life phones say one Kotoko best sign deal. Star Life Assurance Intusha Star Life Assurance no omo pe clubs na omo nyin e Ghana hanom Accra House of Folk na Kumasi Asante Kotoko inti Kotoko ni dia utie me sisia no enijesem na aba say Star Life Assurance ode netuma bebo Kumasi Asante Kotoko netuma ano
eneze enede bra pia be Elizabeth Tedizi o meto party
hey apia Kotoko
small party
apia Kotoko baby a wo chia
enye small party
because Star Assurance abadia na unum say enyama fufu ABC ewo Kotoko akachi wona bi mo na nso omo player baako that's Ampem da Costa on team Kotoko management board no accord agreement say no contract no obetumi afimu so we da Costa sign Kotoko sign da Costa fi Karela United our 3 years contract but about 1.5 season no 1.5 season no kotokofo hwa omu nhia no we bi ebu ane ne performance akofom ne nyema bi akokofom ntino kotokofo aye crowd say omutumi no aye den omutumi no apart ways ntino na efu kotoko akache ba no nti wa we fan of Da Costa bia no nse sisi ano from next season league no nyame ya adom na koro fimuna yetumi start here Da Costa onye kotoko player biom yegina Asante Memu nsa na yenko Asante group for akache and drana insensem bi beto dwa say Hasifu Mumuni one Asgood omo ne be din komo afa say obekọ Dreams FC na say wa wo hwa nsem bi basa na reporters no journalist na yen ayewo mu no si yede bi ba say nya source na kasa fi team na kasa wonti no sisi ansem e ba ne say Asgood for say Dreams FC for omo sign Mumuni ya Hasif Mumuni because omo be ko Africa omo ntumi ma omo players enkoko sa ntino wa onim say Dreams FC o ma sign no eye wudura dasem ensem nokura bi onim ana yekọ yenga yem former Black Star players that's Lai Kingston a catch koju asamwase on consider say obabebo Ghana Premier League because onya playing time e Inter Milan honum sisi anu kwa koju asamwa last season o hwa one start matches ni bi Coppa Italian kwa na on to be Conte man mbobi because o hwa Conte so na oye Darling koju asamwa darling boy of Antonio Conte even time no ba Chelsea kwa no person o sign ba Chelsea but sisi anu so o hwema okọ Inter back no koju asamwa enya bi montine lai etu koju asamwa for say abeya under nani enchirem ewo Ghana na wa wo hwe Ghana Premier League a o si koju asamwa ba maybe offer bi fi China ba anasi offer bi fi MLS ni ba obekọ because onyeska Ghana Premier League no oba well ene ye koju asamwa decision a obeteki mpasa say
obetia no 1 city
etefo mi team me panel ba ko say oba o mbetia no 1 Ghana cedi
say ene
Ghana dollar no $1 no Ghana dollar
covid abuka sana mintiase because before season no cancel here no about no utumo say they were paying the teams were paying and top 10 paid now I think highest ngi 80 almost 84,000
and I so the news we say the players no na ntiomuka ebo okubobo na aize okubo ni free aize gala free chefchire ya be free se bebo nti okubo free you see na njam say on the obaka list e say man bi nti one city pod e say ya man bi
oh that be ba okasa are not being fair to the local clubs because
the thing Sikani new
Sikani new one komuma e find say they are now only the top goal scorer in Pony find say now also G almost 84,000 pounds sorry 84 Adebayo cedis 84,000 cedis a year yes now Oji 84 he was now Adebayo Obama Interlies not G 83,000 Abednego Tete has not G 60,000 Felix Ananji 48 Nu Sule 48 42 46 36 30 26 24 So I don't think say if Kuja Samaba will pay him anything like that.
But Osha Kuja Samaba.
The thing is on baby or Tiro Onyan Sikano.
Me sure say interview person on Manoka MLS one China Super League news one tino. Ebi abakwa obenya scan.
Obe so kobobo na abe so kunye scan.
Obo scan odi o sha sebo.
Obo Kuja Samaba obe start
Bismarck o ka say on ko hono menye scan na bi say bo no obo na scan no pay.
Say tu ni ni ano.
Tu ni na no ye adwuma business.
You're listening to Playhaus Radio.
Asamo janko China so bo no jeska. So dey black star.
Otimi say be 5 goals in the game kra omega so wire dey. Nti obekọ ya glory ni scan. E ba scan dey hu ya le same glory.
Nti mama chas nti sana young former Black Star winger Lai Kingston or sen or the buy no na yembombo ewo has akache togbe afede obi anim oka board no ho onso no wo I mean ona ne skaso I mean Accra House of Folk shareholder no or say House of Folk supporters young House of Folk supporters yenya abotre ema board no na Liverpool crown po no it take 30 years and so we really the EPL Premier League no it has fans ni nya botre na me pese me biza to gba fe de say has ni Liverpool fine Liverpool omo outside omo England omo see akai wo Premier League nim but has of folk oba ye trophy ache the last trophy ye that was the 2009-2010 season into so ka se fans ni nya botre a se has of folk betting as there supporters no e bi better as bi renti ase but 30 years or the Liverpool then your comparison there 30 years Ghana na ewo no eye outside na ewo Ghana na ewo no to gba afede so the fans ni nya botre a ye be ma yes ye be nya botre ma but ye be nya botre ma for only 2 seasons just a season pe
comparison the maintenance secret
it na me say maintenance because
Liverpool players na auto the bottle and has
yeah, na house eto no intino so kasa dia me
ori carbon na ma ka friend say why
chapter off ya be o de ya be friend me fia no me friend na me won ne be kasa me ma na kasa na asema to gba fe de ka die wanyade to me no wanyade ba me nim other fans intino na won pacho we de me pese me de foreign news bi twom sisi update bi abasisi a Chelsea player Michu Batshuayi wasan ama Crystal Palace loan osan ko loan Crystal Palace atomi sisi ya ntino won sports local sports ya yetumi de foreign Friday na we say Playhaus there ya
akubi so sa Fulham assign PSG goalkeeper Alfonso Areola si Alfonso Areola Fulham for goalkeeper
update the buy ya de betuma buy ya de betuma ntino ya de togbe ensamne de doors but ye brere enya ya binti togbe afede de na ye de bitwato
me pese adem ka mistake obi say any team he's comparing his team because Accra House of Folk is a big club in Ghana or comparing a team to Liverpool must montiase say and any team and he only measures on me take you go to a point na team nin koye then and right now I say utum say there's team ne babak they are omoye until say more money time give them time more time more how they say onu na nitika ko team ni mo ni investment awaye to say mo ntumo bo manu
is Liverpool you need to say because
but
we're expecting them to build
they're winning other trophies
yeah we're expecting them to build a team as strong as it is now.
Okay.
You see, but House of Folk now because we are all comparing one Liverpool. Go me when you say my signing behind.
My signings. House of Folk signings.
If you are start my signings.
Now so ko.
Almost striker.
Kofi Koji says this year Egypt club bi aba say operation sign into ene ya wode ya on board ni betnase no mo etumi edim hu nkomo eso ko
opena o ko ko ma Liverpool
ma pato
but for local news no dia banka me so be dissect be 1 or 2 stories but still omoka has for idea no dey mentia say aso no mo time has for so na tititi ya has for me no dua na ba ko enti mentia say dey nti omo abi okay omo team nti dia Efo kanu no meaning but Endra yakohwe community based football matches ni bi na ye dey update ne so bremo nti Bismarck
Endra community league na yakọ update no Endra 3 matches na ekọ so ewo Madina Lankwantanan ewo no first match ekọ so no na Blessing FC na Malibu to me che Blessing FC na Blessing FC na ebo or to me call away ekọ share no a kabako I went to be anti and a second match about here Young 11 Juniors and a Future Stars Young 11 Juniors ebo room Future Stars kwa away ekọ share no eka bako went to me anti and a
yeah no na go no guy no ball free kick nation
free kick nation
free kick
spectacular
and na go near for pa
the keeper was also short
but
yes wow
when I was standing on the pitch I could see that it was because the keeper
advantage you remember match now the keeper takes advantage
more opponent into Young 11 Juniors 0 Future Stars 1 and Success FC and the league leaders nankasa how many league leaders in the ball United Warriors United Warriors
we just assemble kumenka Oman form key striker na Mbasu.
So Barca if you understand fans
so on can
Success FC and United Warriors the league leaders and a boy United Warriors Oman form striker number Abdullah Oman fanambo
4 games we have
5 goals but one fanambo but in the round we see
kaka
ha in Robinson Park no na ujira ono na efekeke bo no ko pepa eko wie no na United Warriors ache Success FC abobo no from o kan e ka miensa went to mante almost strike na mbobu omo no partner Abdullah no aki obo 2 goals
and no mo kasa interview ni abebo
akibo 2 goals intino
Akishi 2 na Pogba so share one
United Pogba
United Pogba o ma ko say United Pogba Paul Abili Pogba ti si anu o hwehwe na o lankwantana obo United Warriors intino United Warriors 3 Success FC so it is draw away teams no
obi
win match into home teams no o ma ye o mo homework here so wa ba obi afi ba bia ba na abechew abobọ fonfram wa go promise na we say bibia nkoye intino na ewo no nti community based soccer no na yede ba no we are young
youth win under 15
yeah under 15 for
okay,
the boy
Endra you ko share matches ni bi but ye bia obi aba be kan local news no ma obi aba be money accession wo ho meti for Endra you ko share match no matches na efe pa ye nya kwa ye no mo bo ba ko my life update
the best
your friend saying Malibu ni we no Blessings FC na end 1-0 no first half go ni by 1-0 na on the point yani oboda my update any bibia your pawn show ni your second one no United Warriors and Success FC na nice game part mo say young boys on bobo papa number boy ni we ni Success FC for coach ayo oboda yani oboda kasa ni bisa so oboda team no bulu si ye edien in a buy match no bo we no na mo lose e ba the same because na mo win game na say no kai
I think say o say already make say any league leader send a ball and see almost no lead the table no with 10 points and I'm over 5 points so basically no ahead of me almost no one more goals the players and the striker no every match they share goals until me try say Abdullah until me try say me the boys working on how to counter on them allow them to play then I'll counter them to score but it's unfortunate to say until I'm managing
or say unfortunately say intimi amanisa until bisa ne say na munya chances bebe mo say no it mo say we ni so nje then e buy munya chances mo say no then e buy you know we so now
I think say first goal by team my boys no they are very very confused on the way assistant.
You're listening to Playhaus Radio, the best.
Me say more chances because your boss in your musu we no na me worry say here
osi omo bosi omo ba na any worry nti e koso bisa no na say he see it mu say ni demina ni ya aba
I'm very disappointed in my boy yeah very very serious I'm ashim papa game now to me akoye say na me cheer me boys no tactically no omo to me anye the answer goals now ma say most of the chances
or say boys say most of the chances nti bisa na say you see our strikers na say ball defenders goals na by na to say petty mistakes be into see then obey for team na say no kind
mo join go score they say anoma ya share me 3 goals I just say the defenders no so I need to work on them even the whole team because I'm not scoring then I'm
say I'm not scoring into obi team no obey change big or obey overhauling your team obi be transfer window ni see
transfer window ni bent ni
ba permission so be turn place in our top for na I'm say under 50 o man can that but all my register players na we if you transfer window no wait me akọ the way na the United Warriors coach ne kasa United Warriors on another league ne top na coach no referee J4 bi ni anje hu nim so ne nam touchline na go be so TC Park ne so ka say o didi atem ya na organizer things so ma fine no ntina me ni je hu pa na ye ne kasa no so ne ga je say Kochi, you played without your key striker, Abdullah. Mutimi share 3 goals. I say scoring no be money no be problem. Scoring no be problem. Now, yes, what you say now against yes, Obi Ape say that's a lose. Now, then like on can change now, say no kind.
So only bibia, yeah, the phone mutual no Obi Ape say team no lose. Omi no mutual no more money than say team no lose. Until don't buy on baby, I'm person lose be an person where they on person where buy stick I hope. I say ni do bia. And then show bia ni obia.
Ɔsɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔhyɛ obiara ne obiara ɔgu so wɔ hope ne ebisa ne sɛ nti a den na ɔma fans na ɔmo support ɔmo na ɔmo aba ɔmo ntimi amba ne nia den na wɔka na sɛ na ɔka ɛ
the make catch ɔmo sɛ ɔmo mbɔ ekyi dɔm ɔde yɛ ni supporters wɔ ase wɔn bi kɛ ɔna mbɔ support yɛ nti dɔm wɔ kodo mɛtumi support yɛ no ɔmo ndi ekyi.
Okay, nti ɔsɛ ɔmo mɛtumi support yɛ ɔmo di ɔmo ekyi no. Omomba in ebisa say o goal scorers no why na share na we say na okache
Aki share 2 goals and Pogba so share baako
nti Aki so share 2 goals and Pogba so share nti we ni Aki kwa kasa e nti ebisa say Aki and the man of the match na je we share 2 goals o previous games so now ni Abdullah mo partner me efe pa mo partner na efe but
you're listening to Playhaus Radio.
Abdullah ni ho now we are sure so we team perform we are sure say we team handle pressure na say no kan
sasa unu na bishera ni GDO we mu pa ba timu say onu pe na obi abet ma support team we ni mu ba oni onu misme de mebo mu on di ban say
you're listening to Playhaus.
I will match no match na shego timi da coach ni bias ni ya fifi from
nti ebisa ne say okay what da coach as bibia na o first goal no otumu say ase o weke ase mi bisa ne say goal na say well place goal ase otonobo no boy na me say why you training na say instinct e buy na o say Messi mu say onyabo no nim say keeper we dey melo bi na bibia na bibia amaye o rehearsal as coach ka say e do sa position we a the nice we position the place ball na say then you know say
the coach at your training ground and I'm here man
okay ina ebisa say nti organizers so who am say so ma organize then na work at mo no say
organizers no mo ya there so mo ya na say mo promote youth na yeah upcoming ba ya pese nye football and football ko ni you don't want
you're listening to Playhaus Radio.
Tournament ni mama e nyambe shiro power
also nyambe be shira organizers no United Warriors former man of the match Aki Oshe 2 goals and draw no ye den kasa na before we knew after our game ni team na ko ma be born next young 11 in our future stars kasa ni young 11 for coach ni kasa coach wisdom na si coach so far say na ohu game no o me win ya na o me lose ebisa no say o game no say no be ohu no
sasa unu na bishera ni GDO we mu pa ba.
You're listening to Playhaus Radio.
Everybody we are yeah e mo mo de mo the do can say so na be game dey win kra we win asom be 5
o si game no meet me asom be 5 kra na say we sure o si o meet me asom be 5 kra na say okay no problem nti ho na ebisa na say say no me winning and also me winning be 4-5 goals yes no problem
the boy na edim and Ukrainian na edim but so far we are fighting through still na the top 4 ni the one say is a fence a mechanism start now the can no chance on the in do we are
so we about 22 games after now mabo 5
yeah fifth match can you boy on the one share on the kind yeah we share no points okay we share no
also me share league leaders for kwanso league leaders United Warriors some pro mo gidi league start pro gidi o koto also on the mama gap na
unzi mpemfo ka se mbise se ufi ase brunsu ntema ena wanu ayekoko nti wa start brunsu ntem nti no obedu ono no woni baba yekoko no no nani na asoja no de twa otwen
yewie na ye ne omo striker Joe ekasa ni bi say Joe go send wa share eneso saying na obeshe na we so na okachire
you're listening to Playhaus Radio.
We are second match we need 2 years
or say otukwan kakra na ended there over 2 goals. Your ball match no year. Ya show mo 1-0. Maybe 2 goals na next game no be share there. Ni we any future stars omo team omo win here no ye omo coach Kasai. Ye omo Kasai coach Ima. In the bisa say Ima bibia match na eba no hu ni sen. Na ta no go prepare.
To Playhaus
so me bobo ni bisa say coach Ima game no hu ni sen, you know. Or say
Eddie Kai Medo Obibiasi. Yeah, last 3 games na boy no there. Unfortunately, teamwork na sheda anya adwuma. Intana amaya akoda last no. But and the match there ebe sonko. Ntim mo hwe bibi foforo.
Oh, okay, say the best sonko nti hwe bibi foforo. Na guy say it say omo previous games no coach na oni around that to kwan kakra na. And then waba only on na team no 4 games some 2 points -3. No so and then they waba. Tibisa no see no new tactics not the ban.
Yeah, I say me to kwan kakra nti hafi na maba. Enta na me ka na ahia say say yaba ndene yaba. Nti no monche me bi sonko.
Okay, o see enhwe bibi suko. Na coach match we uhu ne sai, match we uhu ne sai.
Match ne dey say ende omon Lucia Yembobio.
Also the coach, Yanti also
Lucia Yembobio. Me say and the match na yeba bebono. Say your opponent Omo Lucia Yembo match ni bio.
As a coach no prepare no for match we omo board draw kra, just a tournament on maybe draw. Inti. Eh, wa prepare on party abo a otimi dwa we num sa inti. Ye ne kasa na match ni ba na wie no me win 1-0 otimi say na free kick na Kofi Labe say Yombo. Young quick commercial break.
You're listening to Playhaus Radio.
We dissect the youth league, community youth league. We are near about local news no. Nti mama yan komra.
T'inquiète, c'est ton Torino qui a fait la sauce. Façon ça sent mauvais là, c'est comme ça c'est. On est des diables de bouche. Trop bon. Bon hein. Moula hein. Moko hein. Kuba. Trop bon.
You're listening to Playhaus Radio.
Moula hein.
Kofi Labe. And you nya kwan ko hwe matches ni bi hwe I think 2 of the games. You call na I think first one no maybe their success for win Malibu win here no. Yetimi nkodu on you do na you show na yakọ no mapon no mo corner. Future Stars game no yehwe kakra na yehwe United games no so full game no. Mami short we your short perception my session about the whole tournament and the gameplay no.
Oh, the whole tournament and dry share not nice, alright, but you see they were facing little challenges. Bia, as a Omo na no be the car with trim. We na no abubo ya with trim na essay competition, but the competition was really nice. But I'll touch on United Warriors for no. But Andra no me extraordinary. We na M1 put it on the top without points no, but Andra me dey me ni kon we dem GD no mbobo pa.
Omo player na friend Pogba no.
Oh, and
the ball control ni bibi o.
Me premier kanka mo team na ma signing.
One signing no.
Oh, me kanka me signing kra.
Cornelius.
Yeah. So like you said, yesterday after the show we went to see some of the matches. We got to see the Success versus Warriors match. And Warriors scored 3 goals and Success could even equalize 1. So Aki had 2 goals and Pogba. So I was really impressed with the match, the gameplay. I want to touch on the second goal. Like I said, I don't know what happened to the Success keeper. He lost concentration. I don't know the second goal.
Second goal. I say everybody lost concentration at that point. On one buy and I say
because on this one no call over, it will go over the buying. The ball was inside the goal and like on the ground I am confused.
Oh, you need to say a goal.
So even in the course of the game, second half cry, you know, because none in the modern boy and you know, a different goalkeeper came to replace them. So
also by no beje one.
guy episode says Biama.
That's what he says, but one, I'm not cheap from beginning. I give you one.
Who's a no guitar gloves? Who's a professional goalkeeper? Charlie, who's a well the mount me no.
But at least in terms of concession of goals, or no concede one. And
but only one play most of them.
But yeah, credit should go to your friends. United Warriors from goalkeeper.
Yeah.
He make it saves, man.
Also no it's here.
Who said
advantage and disadvantage because if you are reflexes and then a jump, but you are short but the jump is good.
Because more back could be saying some cross ball na defender and head. Maybe say ball na share you. Me can go cry. Mo say keep an if you. What? Yes, I'll point you or chibon no bra.
Yes, I see me and Tomu and I also say.
Say you better. Players 11 you better.
Yeah. But for success, I couldn't understand them. They created chances, but like they couldn't capitalize. So like we said, let's give the props to the Warriors goalkeeper because he made a lot of fantastic saves. But for him, I think that success would have some goals, maybe 2 goals. But for him, success would have had a good day because they created chances. They had a really, really good game.
You're listening to Playhaus.
So for me, I think the goalkeeper for the Warriors team came to the party, and that's why they won by 3 goals to 0.
Kofi Labi say or Nigeria be sending message be open so kind.
Oh, we dey I want some. Okay, I am saying sumpo.
And then listen.
You any day, me so am dey.
What's that? I was there my own day.
Say enye asem na eba enye mi team wase. Me yonku bi team wase nti emede. Eni me nkasa dia. Eni asem e wa ne say Chelsea for 3 players obombo Monday's game no. Say omunto players papa omuni e prepra. Thiago Silva, Hakim Ziyech ena bencho. Omuni ya ombo Monday game against Brighton.
Obiani mze
aba official we know
Thiago yen training and Thiago yen training obakwa ko match
Ziyech pra chi wo so pra
na say chi wo yen training
enti are ne say unto players pa omu nye den una o se o mebo match ma what be that
oh so the team nya say the dance na be
what's that
Kofi Labi sorry this student yanko dey we can the outcome your
attention. And for the future stars versus young 11 game, you know, prior to the match, now future stars coach say, and then some man say Goa if they don't win, and then the tournament no, and he stayed true to his word. He made sure say the team no share go. That wonderful free kick I was talking about. So kudos to him. He made a pronouncement and he made sure that pronouncement came to pass.
But so, free kick no na nice man. It was more can keep an shot, but it takes intelligent players to do that.
Cause I'm go crowd this share.
I'm go not the share crowd to move say.
And one fan should be on the corner 91.
When your chance and she go no. I'm uncle pack uncle she go. Mami describe you go in trouble. 2002 World Cup. England ne Brazil.
Ronaldo.
2002 World Cup. Brazil versus England. Michael Owen share first goal na England if some records semi-finals. Now Peter Brazil tie. And na omunya free kick bi. Na obi akom na young boy Ronaldinho then.
Barcelona player. Can you say?
Obo AC Milan so men kasa e. O start with PSG. Obi ankasa. O start with PSG obi ankasa.
Onya film no Barcelona.
Onya film no Brazil national team.
Barcelona man here.
Dabi one Brazil national team one shine agobi ohunu.
Barcelona man, Barcelona your players o.
Otina ball ni chine ndi o ma ball na so. O ma ball ni so say ase ekọ na James Seaman. David Seaman sorry. As a bono, cool about a who has a or 20 sanabona fan and some pay nation net in him. Go ni be pepe. Or more free kickness to keep an in himself. Oh, boy, we match. If we are not landing or T go, Nimbi
we are never so different than about so which the poor will get.
Or no defender, I didn't know who try him or Mujis was almost stop a bono. Bismarck and that games no one is saying.
Oh, games and rather Kabeche. matches ni nyana ya ka behwe yenya first match na nhwe that's Malibu ne Blessings no but young genius ne just as
me try no but me call honum no omo ma me video no I think no be travel no ma me video no ma me share
okay
who say na nice ball pa o ma ball ni so say 1-2 o ma 1-2 na placement panya keeper ni gina atu say I say nkola na say
see expect in placement too ngo unze sa gbogbo go na ye say onunko gina o gina ya ball no
o calculate here na who say call no gbogbo say short bi no say they say we no bo share no inti yeah me producer say oda ya say yakoye sa cover up na ma no inti miss matwa so
inti no young 11 zena future stars one zena future stars coach now I agree no now I agree because Oshana or young coach also otukwan that means you compare tactics for oh okusiade no buy na wait media be share I mean young 11 juniors and so we share United Warriors obi aka ho asem ba o man ka asem bi Pogba ma pass bi Pogba Draviv ne to pass bi pa well pass no o park no sanka wani beje keke auto pass na kwa na to player na nim pepepe na player no squander that opportunity ni njino ni nyina kan bi ba organizers ni ebebo wa mabaso and one thing that discipline we now omo the ma United Warriors full coach you know it was indiscipline and omo cheno tiano ma manage e pantino say we be nanka omo antumi anya say omo be jira omo ahwa anka de I mean insane people but one thing I make can say pitch no so no e say ye na yetumi catch omo na empanofo no omo bo na yetumi twa fence fa won say na be ya bobo na I mean cars in and park and chain other stuff no it wasn't nice but in all no en kakra ye friends na ya sha sintino ye nso no ye ne pen for do be back sana come to me akoboa I mean community league no say na be ya bibia beto di ntino mebo organizers na baso na United Warriors mebo wa baso pa nti say that a young 11 coach ni ka si omundika na eba beto omun na mesre kakra because ye nyina na ye sha ase ndi se me dikan ye nyina ye dikan na ya brunzu na mani aye kokwa se mani aso na me digina otwe nti baba na ma be me ho ntino kakra ni nyina bibia be fine bibia be yi ntino ye da o masepa so se ndra o man akonya na yitumi ko hokutwa videos ni bi ne interview ni ade 1-2 na ntino
okay news are coming son say Franklin Owusu how to folk for I think obo junior side no is o promoting about senior side no
okay
nti edum so be share
as for any agi Allah
say Ediana play a few youth side no about senior team say a good
that's how many agi
that means me youth no function Ediana mo youth
say after me show after ma join team ntimi nim na ekoso
ese aka utumi access utumi show
o da first am di wechi o da first am mpel eno anu no
kola ma ba mo mpebre
on pebre
omno mnyes council penny pebre wama local news then I work found
the worker found a partnership na kotoko any Star Life going to agreements no but first of all the whether is a star a superstar Michael Essien as I say we are the first coaching contracts you shouldn't him say obeya the Denmark team now okoni cause our Denmark team so omo ya de pa ba omo nim no minim no omo pa say of bibin team minimum
onye bet ono ya ambassador
bibin team minimum pa omo ya de so fine nti ya da Essien ye man in crash say obeya
FC yeah team yeah ni no Island yeah mo two team media mo nto ne simple
no Island
afa de tivo yitimika eduana sa yitimika
boncha do
nti that as I say when ya sa contract no if I'm not mistaken so on first Ghanaian when ya international we are
international
contract coaching contract
there are other coaches even we I think then Norwich coach me finishing no I think part Ghanaian I say what say this time I say Was it
Hughes.
Hughes? I think so. What do you say? Now, I say one Adam. When be Jenny Wijnaldum. Which I say, the stepfather and the BBC Ghanaian in I say, but it's good. It's good. At least if you have our old players entering into the coaching way, at least almost also what Black Stars.
Like is also coach.
Like so start. At least now am I winning more if you have our old players. So your friends, you do be that Ferguson. Most of his players were coaches.
Rooney
Steve Bruce winning at the pass under him. It's good.
And Rooney player coach or Debbie County.
Into you to say it's good. Now at the end of the day, Abua national team.
So back to our local news, partnership there. But me, I see Star Life say, and yet big clubs now, at least almost focusing on small clubs now, more building banner. So at least you should give them some opportunity to say, oh yeah, BBA mom, and yet clubs from Madrid did that say, if you understand, say no, at least wait my BB crown, would wait me see stadium and our training ground be a momona say we are only focusing on the big clubs in Ghana, which is Haas and Kotoko, but at least it's a nice deal, it's a nice move they are making, and big ups to them.
Yeah, big ups to them. Cornelius.
Yeah, so on the Michael Essien bit, I think it's a good move for him, after having a very, very illustrious career. It's only right that he ventures into coaching. That's the new norm now. When players are done playing, they want to take their knowledge of the game and not further by coaching or managing the side. So for me, I think it's great news. It's going to be an assistant coach in that team, the FC Nordsjælland in Denmark. And the interesting thing is that there are a number of Ghanaian players there, and he being a Ghanaian is going to help them in their development. Players like Entry, Sulemana, Sadiq, Atangal, Jidonyo, like about 5 players. So you see that we have a number of
the best
Danish Ghanaian internationals playing in that team. So for he being there to mentor them, I think he's going to motivate the boys to work harder. So for me, it's great news for us.
Great news for us. Bismarck.
Magician.
Me uncle.
Mr. TFE Kotoko Star Assurance Omo partnership na
House for Bars na how many partner?
Star Assurance. Star Life Assurance.
Hey.
Sena Kufila Bikaya no I say maybe they are focusing on the top clubs Ghana. Yeah, it's good to start with the big clubs. From then on, then you go to the medium weak clubs, because from them, I think they were expanded to as good and other stuff, other clubs in the way. It's a good step, and companies in our Ghana they should do the same thing that Star Life is doing to help the Ghana team grow and have good resources, because teams in the ground puna need bus and other stuff. They say has a woman bus. I think Kotoko they will give them more than that. Maybe
just said that Niana house for money bus.
Now house for bus, but now it's not up to that standard.
Standard day.
Hearts of Oak.
That's standard.
Cornelius today.
The standard of Hearts of Oak. That's why they
say bus. Omo obi na say
everyone.
na asaya uniba se enwano no
na sisi omekonye bi
da bi ye ka fe uobas na asaya se unibas
no bi but asaya o garage
we have to get a new one.
Asaya
is about
mama nchenade madina anu kra house of bus betwem wanu masa nye mama nka bus no omo otu na ba ko say you You can't tell me say no money bas.
After our case me.
Enti ma me say my main catch every year.
Oh, okay, Andy.
No more tuna ba ko say diro house of folk bas na white. Normal branding o betwa mo madi na anu. Me catch no. Enti no it's a good step. But me I see say Kotoko maybe they will give them training pitch and other way. Say na AB Kairo, Abraham Kairo. Other crowds say Biana mo ask good money we no. They should look to that side too. And Michael Essien asem no menu anom na aka bebre. It's a good step. You know other players no so no one na they should take that side no to me and coach no member but say that CK coach ma we to ma coach Black Star because we coach has to full Kotoko and Dreams FC and Ghana Black Stars and still on the local news I would like to talk about moving like and say Kojo Asamoah and Yembra Ghana Premier League. To me I think say it will help hype the league. To say as a Majan say definitely he will love to play for Kumasi at Sante Kotoko. And as soon as I think naturally has to focus training everybody and same we. But coming to the Ghana Premier League it's a good step because Oba Black Star player our ball our foreign based team not as much from Udinese to Juventus winning a lot of Scudettos and Coppa Italia now I think Inter Milan then coming back to the Ghana Premier League. I think it will not be a bad deal. But Nina player na kasa so will be taking that decision now. It will be there maybe other teams from England because Kojo Asamoah is not a bad player because Oshe promoted teams in a champions Watford say Omako relegation maybe they can go in for him and other teams. Even Brescia money Omako Syria B they can offset why don't you go for this experienced player number boy and then to win back Italian Syria and Mintino Nina Jina Kojo Asamoah Suntino na Mensumit Makafa local news
Kofilabi Chinese league it do be they're making a lot of purchases normal sign big name players not especially the Brazilians they're pulling them the South Americans to pull you views. Don't you think say Kojo Asamoah Ghana Premier League now it will also pull views and pull fans to the stadium for us?
It will but any player about Kope that's it. So
Playhaus Radio.
Like they go in contact with lots of Ghanaian based players outside now Okas Kojo Asamoah pe whereas we win the ball border into at least omuni akakra spread or at least one back other teams set of players sell ebibo Kotoko ebibo has ebibo Ediana ebibo we Elmina Sharks na ebefe ebe chairman for we brabeshe say eberu say Kojo Asamoah ne yenfanse atu ebo omunia different teams na omo boy ebefe obi apese ohun do obeya ade
say kakra dey pull one nipa bakuba next one we two about
depends on the player say opese on bra because me say sembobo na me ti baby am yam comfort zone na me yam sika me hwe bi mu me pem sika this scan dey yam party no mo to me dey fam dey baby am yam sika dey en yam
Cornelius, don't you feel say Kojo Asamoah to be a plus for them, like for the league?
Yeah, I think so, but he alone being in the league won't bring that market value, that huge market value. We are not talking about players like Asamoah who carry so much value, so much presence with them. I mean, we know Kojo Asamoah, but even in the national team, we know he's on and off because of injuries.
But Kojo Asamoah started at Asokwa Deportivo, and people know him. They know him. Say he's good. A position now over Black Star. Once a Black Star buy, you the ball left back.
Yeah.
But Asamoah can play as an attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also count.
Yeah. So he's good naturally, no doubt about it. But like Ovilabi said, it takes more than one player to make the league appealing, and it's not just the players you are bringing in. How exciting is it? How
we are trying to introduce the VAR.
the VAR, the pitches. So when you put all these together and you have more nationals after playing abroad coming back home, then everything fits into the puzzle. Then we have a full puzzle. Then we can enjoy the league. But as it stands now, even the bits and pieces have not been fixed together.
Oh, but it's slow but sure, one step at a time. We are now bringing players, we are bringing VAR, we are working on the pitches, we are working on marketing and everything.
It's not yet appealing, so you won't catch many eyes, you won't catch many players like Kojo Asama, you won't catch their attention right now, because right now they know what's going on. They know even right now, as over there they are about starting their leagues. Ghana, we are now talking about proposal in October. It's a proposal. We are not even sure it's starting yet.
But you see, I said, Moyama, Ghana football, I said, play an Okwa outside bar. I said, Obaba in a retirement game. Obaba one season.
That's a Brazilian tendency, sir.
Nah,
Brazilian tendency, sir.
People do that.
And I grab back
me when somebody now, I don't compare myself with anyone. Me and family won't to be. I won't name the Lipano. Or like send an wait here into won't me found to be just
that's
what you are saying. Say Brazilians for us. We are comparing Ghana and Brazil are different with Charlie.
Oh, but Charlie, so we know I mean they are two different countries. Yeah, at least we learn from each other.
We learn from each other, but we don't copy blindly. That's it.
I'm not saying that they are copying blindly.
We don't copy blindly. That is it. So it's I say one season. No, Oba retire. It's I Oba movie. But now at least.
And you see, as a step of pulling fans to the stadium.
Of fully fans. If
to make the league attractive, or do one more, but send a wild kind of people. Atumune Akojasa Mwechi Abimubo Edwana Mina Sharks in winner. It will help. I'm not saying that they should copy them. Now say your Brazilians in
the so we've said Omebo no but fine. At least you ever say we did 38. Oba no be one season na me ko stadium ko hwe Asamaja return man ko stadium bi ma. It's efforts be na wa make in that.
Maradona started his career with Argentinos Juniors, Boca Juniors. Then he came to Barca, Napoli, Sevilla. He went to New World's Old Boys. Then he went to Boca Juniors back. They retired.
Let's look at
Ronaldo, Luis Nazario de Lima. R9. He started with Cruzeiro, PSV, Barca, Inter, Madrid, Milan, Corinthians, and he retired. Let's look at Ricardo dos Santos in season late. Kaka. He started with Sao Paulo, he went to Milan, Madrid, Milan, Orlando City, Sao Paulo, and then he retired. Ronaldinho, Gaucho, Grêmio, PSG, Barca, Milan, Flamengo, Mineiro, Querétaro, and then Fluminense. These are top South American players. They started in Brazil or Argentina, South America. They came to Europe after shining. They went back. Kojo Asamoah started in Ghana. He started with Casemiro, Liberty, then he moved on Udinese, Juventus, Inter Milan. He's currently with Inter Milan. He's 31 years. Obabaka, what is wrong with that?
And yes, Obabaka, there's something wrong. I say Obabaka ended a career over one season. Me, that's what I don't know.
No, Kaka ended his career. He Sao Paulo Kakra, but he ended with Orlando City.
For how many years?
He played for a season.
That's what I'm talking about. So I can say it's me. We say Babak now be born one season. Now when you mention match, you pay me kwa. And then why? That's
no. Say Kojo Asamoah Aba. We say Betina Asamoah Jan Aba.
No, we born one season.
It makes the league exciting. If you look at the European teams, at this moment, if Liverpool will say Mane, Firmino, they do fade out. There'll be new names.
Yes.
No Maba. So that's how
MSN has fade out.
That's how football works.
But still, you don't get what my point is.
But make us understand.
You see, finally
the best.
We Premier League fine.
But say Wabi Diana,
Diana starts. And I are signing a contract. Was signing 1 year. And 1 year, as a fan of Kojo Asamoah, my co-stadium say me Kojo Asamoah. So Kojo contract nasu. 1 year nasu.
Maybe he might renew.
Or retire. He's just playing for 1 year and retire. That's
who said he will play for 1 year.
And there's a possibility you play for 1 year.
He will play for 1 year.
Play for 1 year, retire.
He will bring something to the team. Maybe they will gel. Se Kojo Asamoah no krompona. or the BBA but team anymore. They will play well. They will play well. They will play well to the extent. You will have to go and watch them every day.
Let's give you a better example. Messi issue say Bayern. People are leaving Barcelona because of Messi. Say Okwa Obeumedinich. So that's the same scenario I'm making. Say Nipane retires. I'm assuming you boni bi.
Oh no. If you do that, you're not being a football lover.
That's what I'm saying. They should bring like at least they bring back.
What you are saying is
that's what I'm saying. They will bring something to the team. Maybe they will play and say, oh, you will have to go and watch Adriana, or you will have to go and watch.
I choose to also come to the Ghana period. I choose that he doesn't get playing time.
The news hasn't come. Because I'm wondering about say he will have to play for Kotoko.
How long should we wait for him to play for Kotoko?
That's his decision.
How long should we wait? How old is Asamoah now?
Asamoah is 35 or so.
35 years. And coming to Kotoko, how many seasons will you play at Kotoko?
Maybe he will not play every match. Maybe he will bring something new to the team. And maybe no. As you are saying, say people are living now. You get a different set. What can now I conduct it? What's your contradiction of yourself?
Why is a Ghana league? Say foreign based players. Ramon number retired. That's how me see.
One year Ghana league in this area.
That's how it is.
It's two parties and why Brazilian league in this. Really sure about Derby County or
Brazilian league is different. No.
And I mean, really sure about Derby County or also retire or Derby County. Sometimes you have to. Audio. And even to know kind cause this and that. Fight for your own.
The best.
Yet Ghana and other leagues ABFS in Ghana more trying to review.
Already the other leagues are nicer than Ghana. But now we are working.
It's a working process.
The current past season, yes, me GFA number so the organizers of the
now check Ghana
it was nice.
Because why should I watch?
Say now, better give me the office.
If you are sure match, fans will you the
do you go to stadium?
I don't go to stadium.
For my fans are not there.
The thing is, that's the same thing.
We are talking about home.
I'm showing you something. With Obiano Stadium, if I have my DSTV, I'll stay at home. I'll watch my match.
They show some of the games on Max.
He said they show it on Max TV. And on Max TV, how many people go to the stadium to watch? An empty stadium, no fans. Obi crowd to your crowd. No, did you want? Is it?
But that happens.
Okay, Ghana League
I tell you, we say Ghana League.
That means you don't like Ghana as you claim say you are.
Supporting other first. I said it earlier. Me supporting other first. Me supporting.
Then you are not a lover of football.
Yeah,
you only based on my news.
Oh yeah, ODFA and I that's it.
And there is a working in process.
Kovila will say camera meto bi so no nom ensa no aye dey no didi
Germany
you understand what I'm saying?
In 2008 Newcastle owner Mike Ashley was facing possible sanctions for drinking beer in the stadium. That was in 2008 and okay, camera capture no, it was nice obi hu here Papa no Bob BSA. It's nice.
It's who I got. Who's the future stadium? No, Lakotia. Na 10 chances.
And this is number no. This is number no.
Kasa. Otia say. 10 chances. Obianti. Na ya go catch.
Because unko stadium. Muti. Okay, last year kind also one share.
Say almost your Max TV. And I mean Max TV. I watch Max TV because of English Premier League and Bundesliga. They were showing Bundesliga.
And they show the Ghana League too.
That one is not nice to me. So maybe share.
And I'm saying, so yeah, how should we make it nice for you?
Better pitches, more fans at the stadium.
More fans at the stadium. You go to the stadium.
If they build the stadium,
but the stadiums are there.
pitches. I mean,
Sports Stadium pitch for her.
Nah,
seat one.
Send a better your face. Send a better your face.
England.
You are comparing yourself to England. You are comparing yourself to England.
No.
England is a developed country.
The most paid, the top paid.
Zambia. Okay, if I'm comparing Zambia, now Zambia's league is better than Ghana Premier League.
Zambia league. Watch Zambia league.
Seven share that.
If
they are on this one, DSTV, what are Ghanaian?
Ghana league is on start time.
How many people want start time?
And it was even there before
How many people want start time? How many people want start time?
Mame Kasemcho, Ghana league in 2011, 2012, 13, 14. It was on DSTV channel 209.
And I was watching it. And where is it now?
I was watching it.
And where is it now?
Anas when by the thing
so which means you are working in progress.
Working in progress. Working in progress. You are comparing. You are comparing
in progress.
I will not argue with you again. My point.
The best.
This is the Play Sports 24. My name is the Sports Magician. Kofi Labi say the GMV should make the league attractive to local stadium.
Because
Kofi Labi, I'm asking one question. What call any Ghanaian match, whether Black Stars or local leagues, what call match be other?
Oh, me COVID. Well, me.
Yes or no?
No. Big no.
Hey, make you not talk again.
Big no. Let me explain. See, your man is outside.
Objis, you be say. We see a yes or no.
Direct question. No. Okay, no.
So
no, because me like this. Time different. Accra now for match Cape Coast. If me going to Cape Coast, no transportation one. After aside transportation, accommodation. Minya baby ameda.
No. If there's a match at Cape Coast at 3, if you Accra by 12, by 2 to 30, should be at 2. If you match by 5,
we are youth.
Omar 6, maybe by 8, go to Accra 8, 9.
Recreational facility.
You are youth. Great, your friend say. For the agree with you and send a book.
And we are youth. You never be said you are watch it. So you never bought any over class. So
listening to Playhaus.
Who say messages baby say obo match e o central pandi o menko akamet na fiashe if some be yin kwa
I am say doma wo ukra oni mu team na support oni mu doma Adriana ho omo bo match into omo bo match wo Accra we say we fan of Adriana go to Accra Sports Stadium and go and watch Adriana
Sports Stadium is not nice. So where should I go?
Have you been there?
It's not nice. Have you been there? Television is not
television. Go and look for go to Accra Osu to be precise Osu Osu to be precise ko ho na go Sports Stadium
Menya caller be online. So hello, your name and where you are calling from? Hello.
You're listening to Playhaus Radio, the best.
Hello, your name and where you are calling from? I said, yeah, sure.
You're listening to Playhaus Radio, the best.
If stadium, Yakobobo stadium, now we say pitch, Yakob pitch, pitch, maybe maybe a Greek, maybe. Inside, and I can't say mobile. Maybe a piano do a camera question.
Let me ask you a question. Yesterday we went to watch the
hello. Hey, I didn't end the line thing high, sir. Hello. Hey, hello. Yeah, hello.
To Playhaus Radio.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Please, your name and where you are calling from?
I'm Frank, calling from Tema.
Frank, Tema, make your session.
Yes, I've been going about the time Ghana's football. Yes, I want to tell you that anything starts from somewhere. You understand?
Okay.
So when you say other players tried in Brazil, some players did it and they succeeded. You understand? So if someone also started, how do you say the battle of 1 year, then now retire. No, you can try it there. Fine. Obakana, it will motivate the local players. You understand? You just 1 million program. And then not look at the and motivation. The other why more than what the player did. It's not Kaze. Ghana, of the return until you no, it's not neither here nor there. Go to Ghana, they don't pay Ghana more. Now, I've been saying, why not the only had in now a mayor of Shanghai now are shady.
More answers are Kufilabi. Also say, why not only the year now before?
Football, so if say Uyen now end and come in Mabeshi.
But almost you are not trying to support. I don't know.
We should start.
Also, we should start.
Me at Chairman, Andy. Was Ghana Premier League, Nimpa, I declare about.
Oh, no, only Ghana Premier League, compare England. How long England football? I've suffered before they are this way. You can't say that, please. Let's go according to our size.
Frank, you're that was it.
Okay, thank you very much.
The actually phones will be now phones will be into Playhaus Radio. Right, yeah, that's it.
I'm sure that. Thank you very much. You guys
Kofi Labi, everybody is not supporting you.
Oh, I mean, they will be supporting, but I'll still.
No, but if okay, so assuming the Anas expose was a first step, you in quote the bad people in the GFA. They brought in a new one. We started the league afresh. Corona be say BBR. Give them some time, eh? I didn't know almost what better say.
Now we say has actually too much on trophy. No. How long should I wait? As a league now, as a ship.
They are giving them some also more time. It's time.
Oh, really? Ate.
When Barca was Barca declined. What did A2? They were confused.
Who was confused?
You were confused.
The team.
It's for all too soon the entire mason. This was the Play Sports 24. My name is the SportsMagician. Oh, Mama, yes, signing out in Yankwe. Oh, and I'm better Mutana Hamadi. Kofi Labi, this student in our Bismarck. Kofi Labi, international sportsman. Yadana say, Diana stars for rep for her. Yadana say, Wakandi Akini Ayati. Thank everybody for calling. Abuana na Frank Mufre ni Yadamasi. All those who send their messages to Yadamasi. Rich Dog from Achimota, or message to by what means me and kind and Bantem. There are more messages than Bantem in kind in your pepe, but you say you're doing the listening in Achimota, and yes, Yadamasi, Domain Hoside. Play Sports TV, OBK Basho Oba. Says Omo Pamimi say Uncle Inti. Thank you for just stay tuned and listen to the Play Pedal Drive with the man OBK. Because he is the chief priest. Ono say so a malamu said then will be in him. Inti bibi oye no busu sembia. Wow, anapamunye.
That's what the PG Bible never.
One apart munya morning devotion if you are more kind by Montreal or the Pigeon Bible never reckon in here. This evening, let's talk with Jemima Ebebaso.